to start with our warm-up, which is going to start with jumping jacks. And let's go ahead and start our jumping jacks. First round, nice and easy. Make sure you got heel contact and make sure we're starting to hinge in our ankles, knees, and hips. Yes. Okay, we're going to go into a plank position and we're going to do shoulder taps. So let's do the bent knee plank, shoulders are back, feet are wide apart, and we're going to stabilize our torso as we just touch opposite shoulders. Just like this. Nice and smooth, don't rush, keep your shoulders externally rotated. Keep your weight shifted forward. Good. We're going to try to keep our torso as stable as possible, our hips as stable as possible. Go back up to jumping jacks. This time we're going to work on, when we bring our arms up, we bring them into extension, but we try to do that without changing the stability in our lumbar or our torso. Okay? Go ahead. Same rules apply. We're trying to hinge in the hips, in the knees, and the ankles. A little bit more shoulder extension, keeping the rib cage drawn down with the stomach muscles. Okay. Plank hip extension. So we're going to go back to our plank. We can keep the knees slightly bent again, or we can keep them a little straighter. And as we hold our plank, we're going to extend the hips, alternating. So we extend the knee and the hip and down. Knee and hip and down. If you want, you can even flex the foot. Plantar flex the foot. Extend the knee. Extend the hip. Good. That's it. The whole time we're trying to maintain a nice stable torso and maintain stable hips. Good. Put your energy deep into your abdominals. That'll help stabilize the pelvis and connect you up to the torso through your arms to stabilize the torso. All right, let's come back up on our feet. Let's get another set of jumping jacks. If you want, you can change your foot position. You can rotate. You can hop. Forward and back. Okay. Last work on the core, we're going to do upper body extension. So you're going to lie all the way down. We're going to fold our fingers, rest our forehead on top of our hands. We're going to draw in our abdominals or our belly button off the floor. Squeeze the glutes. Straighten out your knees. And then lift the whole upper body up and down. You don't have to go super fast. Take your time. Pull your shoulder blades down your back. Keep the energy in the mid back to lower back and keep it away from your neck. Okay, very good. All right, next we're going to start mobility. So we're going to lie on our left side. You're going to lie on your left side. You're going to put your elbow right out in front of your shoulder, facing the camera. And then you're going to lightly push your, you're going to drive your hand down. So your arm could move like this, but we're going to go down towards the waist. Yep. Then put your hand on top of your, put your right, opposite hand on top of that stable hand, and then you're going to push down, but don't let the hand go any further. So don't push your hand, try to push the hand down, but don't resist it, or resist it so it doesn't go down any lower. Okay, relax, and then on your own, push that left arm down further. Yep. There you go. Bring your right hand on top of your wrist. Again, apply pressure, but resist equal pressure. And relax, and then try to drive the hand down even further. There we go. Very nicely done. All right, go to the back position. Most of you should be able to touch the floor with your knuckles or your hands. All right. If you can touch the floor, you're just going to drive into the floor. If you can't touch the floor, just use your opposite hand, place it on the back side of your wrist, and then drive into that wrist and resist. 6, 5. Otherwise, just drive right into the floor and relax, and let the arms just kind of rest there, and then drive again into the floor or into your, or just downward. And rest. All right, and now start sweeping back and forth like this. There you go. All right, let's go to the other side. I'm going to be on my right side. So again, my elbow's out in front of my shoulder. I'm able to do this kind of motion. And I'm going to start with the motion of internal rotation or driving the wrist down towards my hip. I'm going to put my left arm on top of, or left hand on top of my right wrist, and I'm going to push down. But I'm going to resist that pressure with the right arm. All right, relax, and then try to push the hand down further. All right, let's reapply again. Resistance. Relax. See if you can push the hand down even further. And let's go into the opposite direction. You either are touching the floor in external rotation or you're close to it. Go ahead and drive to or into the floor. And relax. And then again, drive to or into the floor. And relax. Go ahead and start doing windshield wipers. Okay, so let's let's stay lying on this side. I'm on my right side. You're going to take your left hand, reach out in front of you like like it's a book, and our book is closed. And now this stretch, I don't want you to rotate in the torso. I just want the arm to move. So keep your torso perpendicular to the floor, and go ahead and reach back with that left arm, but keep the torso stable so that you're pushing the arm back. Yes. And maybe the shoulder blade, and possibly the top part of your shoulder, but the majority of your torso is still perpendicular to the floor. All right, now we're going to hold this for a little bit. Try to get a stretch into your chest. And now we're going to rotate. So you're going to push your torso into rotation. Keep your knees together. Keep the knees pinned to the ground. Keep your hip facing up to the ceiling or perpendicular to the floor. All right, bring that back. And this time, same thing, just the shoulder. We're going to drive the shoulder back. We're going to try to keep the torso stable, and we're just going to swing the shoulder up and down a little bit without any pain. Just go into some spots that might get a better stretch. Okay, easy breezy. Let's go to the other side. So our arms are straight out in front of us. We're closing the book. We're going to first open the book without rotating the torso and just let our arm hang back. Very good. And now we can push our torso into rotation. Keep the hips stable. Keep the knees pinned to the floor. Push that rotation. And let's come back to a closed book and push the shoulder alone, just the arm, push it back, keep the torso stable, and then we can kind of seek around for any spots that might be a little tighter. We can swing the arm up and down. All right. Very good. Next, let's go up to the hip. So we're going to go into like a glute mobility. This is usually done as a static stretch. We're going to cross our left foot over the top of our right knee. So your left foot is on the other side of your right knee, like you're crossing your legs. And then you're going to rotate over to the left so you can put your right elbow into your left knee. There we go. And then what I want you to do is I want you just to drive that elbow into the knee and push the knee across your body even further, but don't push it so far that you lift your left glute off the ground. Keep the glutes in contact with the ground and just lightly drive the knee across. And you can work it back and forth. We don't have to do a static stretch, you can work it. All right, let's go to the other side. Right foot is going to cross over the left knee. We're going to rotate our torso to the right so we can put our left elbow into our right knee. Try to keep your glutes on the floor and just lightly push that knee across your body a little further. Okay, last one's ankle mobility. We're going to, let's go on our backs. Let's do this prone. We're just going to hold one leg up and we're going to point or flex, plantar flex and dorsiflex the ankle. Try to keep your toes neutral and we're just going to go back and forth a few times. Each time you flex in each direction, try to push a little further
into that range of motion. All right, and then we're going to rotate. So just make big circles with your foot. Doesn't matter which direction. Try to keep your hips stable when you do that, so it's just coming from the ankle. And let's go the other direction. All right, let's switch legs. So we're on the other leg. Let's dorsiflex and plantar flex the ankle. And let's start rotating. Push the range of motion. Keep the hips stable so we're getting that rotation from the ankle. Let's go the other direction. Yeah, very good. Increase the range of motion each rotation. All right. Okay, hopefully we're still staying warm. We'll move on to strength. Okay, so we're going to do NTVs, MTV, always externally rotating the shoulder. So we're trying to drive our thumbs like behind us, pointing our thumbs always behind us. Let me try this in a few different positions. So let's do the first one, which is prone. So I'm going to lie face down on the floor, and we'll start in the M position, which is arms down at the side, and draw your stomach in so that we don't arch the back. We're going to keep our chest connected to the floor, and we're just going to drive the shoulder blades back together, which will lift our shoulders into extension. Point the thumbs behind you, and that'll keep your shoulders in external rotation. Let's do a few of these. Let's go up, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Let's do it again. Up, 5, stomach drawn in, 3, 2, 1. Great. Let's go to T. So we're just bringing our arms up to a T. We're going to externally rotate the shoulder, trying to drive the thumbs behind us. And we're going to squeeze, again, squeeze the shoulder blades together. That'll lift your arms off the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Draw your bellies in and lift. Squeeze the shoulders together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Let's go to a V. Now make sure you got a nice wide V. You don't want to be too narrow. Our thumbs are turned up. Draw your belly buttons off the floor. Now put your energy right below the shoulder blades. And now try to squeeze that area below the shoulder blades to lift the arms. They're not going to go very high. That's okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Nicely done. Again, energy into the mid-back. Use the mid-back to lift the arms. Go ahead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right. So let's try this in another position. I'm going to have you kneeling. You can sit back on your feet if that's okay. If not, you can stay up like this. I'm going to sit back. All right, and then we're going to go M, same position, driving behind us. Draw the abdominals in. Really push those shoulder blades together. 3, 2, 1. Come back to neutral, and then go back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the arms forward a little bit. Let's go to T. So we're elevating the arms, still driving the thumbs back. Push the shoulder blades together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring them forward and back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your arms forward. Let's go to a V, a nice wide V. And remember, pull the arms back with the mid back, just below the shoulder blades. 5. Keep the rib cage down. 3, 2, 1. Bring the arms down in front of you. Do it again. Think of your arms as a boom on a crane, and you're going to use the cables in your mid back to lift that boom. Keep the rib cage down. And bring it down. Very good. Next one, we're going to do MTV, but we're going to be seated. It's going to make it a little more difficult because we have to control the torso. So I want you seated. You can bend your knees if you want, but most important is keeping neutral spine. And then if you can, if your hamstrings are nice and flexible, see if you can lean forward a little bit past 12 o'clock. So we'll call 12 o'clock straight up. And anything in front of that would be good. Okay, keeping the back neutral, lower back especially. Now let's use that mid back right above the lower back to push the shoulders back, or the arms back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your arms forward, and let's push them back again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring the arms forward. Let's go to T. Arms are up into the T, thumbs are pointed back. Bring your shoulder blades together. Keep leaning forward. Keep the neutral spine. And bring the arms forward. Let's do it again. Drive back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's go to V. Remember, keep those shoulder blades moving down your back. Mid back lifts the arms. Lean into it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring those arms down. And let's bring it back. Mid back lifts the arms. Lean into it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. So we do, let me just go over that again. So we got ice skaters like this. That's the first exercise. Try to keep our body angled towards the center. We follow that up with a minute of plank jacks. We get a 1 minute rest. Then we do squat jumps forward and back. We jump forward, we jump back. Do that for 1 minute. Then we do lower body bicycles. So we're down here, we're in a crunch position, and we're just driving the knees back and forth, holding that crunch. That's 1 minute. We take a break. We go back to ice skaters. This time though, let's see, if you did well, I want you to see if you can stick the ice skater. So you land on one foot. So you go back and forth, and you're always on one foot the whole time. And then we do a minute of plank jacks again. Minute rest. We squat jump forward and back. Okay. Then we go back to the bicycles. This time, if you want, you can incorporate the upper body into rotation. Okay, first set we were just doing this. Second set you can start to rotate. We get a 1 minute break. Then we go to skiers. Skiers are always angled towards the center, and you jump to the other side, twisting slightly, angling yourself back towards the center. And we're going down the mountain. I'm trying to always keep my body leaned in towards the center and turn towards the center. Those are skiers. Then we do in and outs left and right. I will show you this way. We're in a plank, and then we jump to the right, back, jump to the left, back. You can jump you can jump straight out to the right into the left, or if you can, try to come forward into the right and then back, and forward into the left and then back. But again, you can just go like this. Left, center, right, center, left. Okay. Either way is pretty tough. Low ceiling. We take a 1 minute break, then we do low ceiling lunges. So we stay nice and low, like it's a low ceiling, and then we go to the other side. Okay? We've got 1 minute of that. That's not going to be, that's going to be kind of crazy. Okay, we've got 1 minute, and then we do supine pike V-ups. So we're on our back, we reach all the way down to the floor, and we come up into a V. You can do any variation of this. You can touch your legs if you want. You can try to hold a real perfect V, or you can do kind of like this. Okay, we got a minute of that, minute break. Then we go back to the skiers. Then the in and outs, right, back, left, back. And then we go to the low ceiling lunge again, keeping our torso at one elevation. And then we're back to the V-ups. Okay?
Workout reset.
All right, here we go. Saturday morning, we got 1 minute intervals the whole time. Here we go, 10 seconds. We're going to start our first exercise with ice skaters. And 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, ice skaters, 1 minute. Yeah, we're going 1 minute, ice skaters. There we go. All right, we got 30 seconds left. That's it, nice and paced. Keep your breathing controlled. Try to get full extension off that driving leg, through the hip, through the left knee, through the ankle. All right. First interval done, plank jacks. Let's get on the ground and start driving those feet back and forth. In and out, there we go. Keep your weight shifted over your arms. Lots of tricep work. Keep the abdominals drawn in so that your torso remains stable, other than the connection at the shoulder, which is allowing for some hinging at the shoulder joint. Almost there. Three, 2, 1, break. All right, we got 1 minute break. Whew. So, control your breathing, slow the heart rate down. Thirty seconds. Okay, the next exercises are going to be jumping back and forth and the lower body bicycle. So we hold a crunch and then we just bicycle our legs back and forth. Okay? And 5 seconds. 2, 1, let's exercise. Jumping back and forth. Good work. Way to keep moving. Thirty seconds. Let's get a little lower, get those hips down, spring them up.
Hips down, fully extend up. There we go. Whew. 10 seconds. And break. All right, now we're going to the lower body bicycles. Hold the crunch. Move those legs. Thirty seconds. Ten seconds. Fully extend those legs. Get the stomach to hold on. And 1 minute recovery. All right. Woo. We're going to start at the top. Ice skaters. This time when you do your ice skaters, you're going to stick on the side so you're only on one foot at a time the whole time. Okay, 10 seconds. Keep bringing your heart rate down and try to maintain a nice even pace this interval. Here we go. Go for it. Keep one leg always up and try to keep leaning your body towards the center so that you're decelerating with the abductors and exploding with the external rotators. Using those hips. Catching yourself and then throwing. Throw, catch, throw, catch. That's it, and hinge right down into the hip. Keep hinging in the hip. The larger muscles are in the hip. They'll catch you better and they'll throw you better. Ten seconds. 5, 3, and all right, next exercise is the plank jacks. Keep your weight shifted forward on your arms. Let your triceps do the work. Keep your stomachs tight. They have to absorb the impact of each jump. Less than 30 seconds. Three, 2, break. All right. Woo. Next up is squatting. His jump squats forward, jump squats back, and then we do the full bicycle, which is to rotate to the opposite knee each movement. We have 30 seconds. Whew.
10 seconds. 2, 1, here we go. Thirty seconds. $15. Woo!
Exercise.
Bicycles.
Keep pushing your lower back into the floor. Keep the abdominals strong. Use those obliques, the side abdominals or your lateral abdominals to do that rotation. 30 more seconds. Woo! All right. 1 minute recovery. We completed the first half. Whew. Nice work.
Next coming up is skiers, where we're turned towards the center and we jump to the other side, always turning our bodies towards the center. And in, outs, left and right, which is
Plank position. Jump your feet up and to the right, back to plank, up and to the left, back to plank.
1 minute. All right, we got about 15 seconds.
All right.
3, 2, 1. Here we go. Whew. Let's do it. There we go. Keep pushing, keep pacing. The idea is to complete the minute with a nice even pace, controlling your breathing so it doesn't get too elevated, or so your heart rate doesn't get too elevated. Ten seconds. Whew. All right.
Exercise.
Planks. Jumping to the right and the left. Here we go. Whew. $15. That is tough. All right, low ceiling lunges. You're going to stay low, and we just switch legs. And then we do V-ups. On the ground, then V-up. You can do any variation, touching your toes, reach for the ceiling, or try to hold a V with your arms. 15 seconds. Whew. Oh. Whew. This is good for getting yourself up hills. Here we go. Here's your chance to try to regulate your breathing. Seconds. Try to stay upright the best you can. It's pretty difficult. Okay. V-ups. Whew. Thirty seconds. Keep going, you're doing great. Ten seconds. Here we go, we're almost there. All right. Recovery. We got about 7 minutes left. Oh, good job. This really is like trying to climb up a hill, whether you're running up it or biking up it, except it's a pretty big hill to climb for a minute straight at that intensity. All right, we've only got 4 more workout intervals. One last round of phase 2. Whew. Here we go. We got to recruit the leftover energy. Focus on your breathing. Use oxygen to help you through this. All right. From the looks of it, I might be struggling more than you guys are. Here we go. Skiers. Let's do it. Woo! That's it. It's feeling fresh right now. Get that full extension of the hips. Use the hips to drive you to the other side. We're 30 seconds. $15. There we go. We're almost there. Three, two, one. All right. In and out. Oh boy. Let's do it.
30 seconds. Whew. 20 seconds. 15. 5. Oh, wow. Ooh, I struggled through that one. Nice work. Coming up is the low ceiling lunge and the V-ups. Whew. Doing great. Let's try to lower the heart rate. Bring your heart rate down. We got about 15 seconds. Ten seconds. Whew. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Focus on that breathing. Keep the chest lifted. The pressure is through your heel. You put your weight right into that front heel. That goes right through your glute, right through the quad, right through the hamstring. Those are your biggest muscles, your strongest muscles. Stay with them, they'll keep you going. Keep pushing through that heel. Looking good, we're almost there. 15 seconds. Nice job. 5 seconds. All right, we're on our last exercise. We pretty much made it. Let's do it. Nice and control that lower back. You have to keep the stomach muscles drawn in. You'll want to do a posterior tilt of the pelvis on the way up and on the way down. Less than 20 seconds. Whew. 10 seconds. Got it.